Nice. Welcome to Card Chaos. I'm sorry I wasn't here last week. I was doing something in another country that will be announced on the 14th of this month, which is in a couple of weeks, which is very exciting news for everyone in this building and a very exciting news for basketball in Australia.
That's only 9 days away.
And another country. Cheers, bro. Anyway,
Sweet is.
but more importantly, thanks to our sponsors, Platinum Standard Grading, psg.cards, official beer co and local card shop next door to the Yard at 2389 Gold Coast Highway. But before we start, Rob.
Yes.
Are you ready? We're going to sing.
What are we going to sing?
We're ready?
Why?
Happy birthday to you.
Us.
Happy birthday to you. Us. Yes.
Happy birthday to
Platinum Standard
psg.
Grading.
Go Black.
Happy birthday to us. 2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
2 years since a
Choice.
little young man named Pugs walked into my office, said, "Sir, I'd like to grade."
Oh, is that how it worked, is it?
And I said, "Okay, son, we can do that." And now look at he's grown into a fully grown man.
Yeah, man.
Tattoos everywhere.
Tattoos everywhere. He's done a lot in the last 2 years. No, Platinum Standard Grading is 2 years old. Everyone said we wouldn't make a month. We got a lot of grief at the start of the process, but we've made 2
Jim's
years.
grading.
So everyone can go sing happy birthday.
Yeah, sing happy birthday.
So, so congratulations, boys, for Platinum Standard Grading and all the team, current, future, present, past, all done an amazing job. And our beloved leader, Christopher, is not with us today. He's still with us, but he's not with us.
I hope Mumsy's not watching.
He might be in the other country doing
Mumsy's
some
just had a
stuff for
heart
the
attack.
other stuff we can't announce yet. But, so big shout out to Christopher, to Rob, to Pugs, to Jez, to Stash, to Liam, to Omar,
It's been a
to
bunch.
Lutfen.
the Ranger,
Zachary.
Zachary, to Spiro,
Spargo.
Spargs.
Spiro.
to Spargo, to Lefthorn, to Rach, to me, to everyone that's been involved so far in the
Sam.
journey, some of our investors, everyone that's been involved. So thank you very much. We've made 2 years.
Boom.
As I say, they said we'd never make it, but you can all go fuck yourselves.
Whoa. Hello.
Yeehaw.
So the first topic today.
No, I think, watch out, because that's where we are.
Why is that not? Oh, that's later.
I switched it around. Yeah, my
switched
bad.
it around.
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run.
Yeah, this guy knows how to run.
So we mixed it up a bit today because the big news going around town is all about cards.
Well, he knows how to run now.
He knows how to run.
Know when to run.
I want to raise a question.
Yes, sir.
As everyone knows, I like to.
This scares the shit out
I
of
don't
me.
like lots of people, and I think there are bad companies that ruin this industry, and there are a number of them. Other grading companies in Australia and overseas. This is like a rant. I'm looking at the camera now. And Cherry and other companies out there that just don't give everyone a fair go. Is Cherry Cardporn?
He's not Cardporn. I know that for a fact.
Oh, how do you know?
But I know he knows who Cardporn is.
Okay. Can you tell us the Cardporn
they've
story,
associated.
Uncle Pugs?
All right, so
Who is Cardporn and what's the story?
well, as far as I know, his name's Juan. But
Juan
he-
Garcia.
Yeah, he did the break. He was at the break where Golden and Drake did the flawless and the 86 Fleer.
Is he an Aussie?
Yes. So he was there. I've actually got a video where it's got his voice, and then there's another video that Cherry does, which is 86 Fleer packs that Juan had brought into his shop. You don't see Juan, but you hear his voice.
So why does no one
Exact
ever
same
see
voice.
one?
Oh,
Because Juan doesn't want
obviously he doesn't want to be seen.
Mm.
So I don't know. It's there's a lot to it, but
So is
people
he just
know who
a
he is.
breaker, or is he a shop owner, or is
No,
he?
he's a caller out of scammers.
The watchdog.
He's a caller out.
Yeah,
he's a watchdog,
the
He's the
watchdog.
hobby watchdog.
That's what he calls himself.
So
and he's the biggest one of all.
and he's done probably the biggest. It's like $1 million scam out of everybody.
So,
Whether
So
it's
can we
him or a
become the
team or
watchdog now?
well, I'll tell you what. Friends of the podcast, Double Coverage.
Yep,
One of
love
the
the double coverage boys.
Yep, love the Double Coverage boys. They called Cardporn out a few years ago.
They did.
so does Dan the Card Man as well. He calls him
Yeah.
out quite a lot.
So, I think people have been smelling the excrement. Yep, like that.
Yep.
For a little while now. So it's really interesting because it really, I think the tip of the iceberg we've only just touched, because there was a post, a couple of tweets that came out saying that this fake foundation had been set up, and it was all around the authentication of a Michael Jordan jersey as being a game-worn jersey. Now, the company in the States that authenticate these things, they claim that they will only authenticate off slides, not off photos, because photos can be doctored.
Yep.
And they authenticated this jersey, which has been found to have been fake, because they went to PSA to authenticate it.
Juan himself, apparently.
Yep. And PSA went, no chance, they're fake photos. So,
But the company that did do it, what's happened to them? Have
Well,
they
nothing
lost
at the
credibility, or is it just all fake?
well, the thing is that this company is one that deals exclusively in NBA match-worn items.
So you think they know? So
You'd think
therefore, it
they'd
could be.
know.
Have they come out and said, "Yeah, we authenticated it"?
No, I haven't heard anything about
Nothing is going. And this is the weird thing, that this all happened about 2 days ago. It all came out on through Sports Card Radio, which is another one that they'd been butting heads with Cardporn for quite some time.
It was Darren Ravel, who's a pretty big memorabilia collector. He was the one that brought it out to light.
Yep.
On his Twitter, and then it's
Who paid the $1 million? Do we know who that
No,
was?
it didn't get sold.
It didn't get
No,
sold.
they're saying now that it didn't get sold, because now I read one article that said that they may have saved his ass by exposing it and him shutting everything down, because if he had
before
sold
the
it,
sale.
Yeah, because he's deleted everything: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. You can't find him anywhere.
Nothing's deleted in the World Wide Web.
Even his LinkedIn, his personal LinkedIn.
One.
Yeah.
So I wonder, and I'm completely have no
Interesting,
idea,
isn't it?
but I've watched a few cherry breaks and things like that, and there's one who always
One.
comments. I wonder if it's the same one.
Maybe.
I
Don't
wonder.
know. I wonder. That's where I was trying to go.
Wonder.
That's where I was trying to
help
go.
you. But yeah, apparently
Mint might have
Liz-
something to say about this too.
Yeah, is he on?
Yeah, he just
Mint.
logged in.
Yes.
Cardporn,
congrats-
mate. Cardporn.
Firstly,
Oh.
congrats to Mint too for opening a second store in Brisbane.
Well done, Mint. That's awesome news. Well, congratulating everyone today. PSG
yeah.
turns 2.
Mint
Mint
op-
turns 2. Second shop.
Yeah,
There's no longer
see
a
one
one of
coming.
one.
Exactly. Ella Goldsmith 07's just joined us as well.
so yeah,
So
apparently
you've come in at a really interesting time, Mr. Mint Collectibles, because
Yeah.
I'd love your feedback on this. You're a man of knowledge.
he is,
He knows
and
his
he's a good
space.
fella.
He's a great bloke. Probably doesn't like some of the competitors like we don't.
Some of them, yeah, but yeah, not yes, probably.
So my question I raised was, is Cardporn Cherry? And
Which
I've
we
been
know
told
it's
no.
definitely not.
But he's one part of Cherry.
I
I
wouldn't
don't
think
know,
so. I wouldn't
but-
think so.
They would know who he is. So I'm just like, why have they not spoken up about it? Like, I love Cherry. I've never had any
Have
problems
they
with
come
Cherry.
out?
No. It's
Never
been quiet.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was trying to think of some way to connect those two things too, but no,
yeah.
they haven't. And look, I don't expect Cherry would come out and say that they're connected with Cardporn.
But wouldn't they come out and like distance themselves?
Yeah, you'd think so.
If people are calling them out and
But the
saying,
whole thing
like,
is that there is, for the last 2 days, there's basically been nothing else said about this.
Juan Garcia, we know his name. It's all good, Mint.
why I can DM his name. Yeah, no, that's
It's all over the blowout forums and everything like that.
It's just
So-
really fucking
So he lives
interesting,
in LA and
He's all
Carlton.
yeah, Melbourne. Yeah,
lives in
So he
Carlton.
lives in Carlton. But like when this sort of stuff happens, we've all watched movies, we all watch TV shows, always watch those FBI ones, and the
Are you
ones
suggesting
that are that close to it are usually the problem. So if this guy's the what did you call him before? The calls out everyone.
watchdog?
The watchdog doesn't get watched.
yeah. But apparently
The
he's got.
Watchdog's
Or the
watchdog.
biggest scammer.
I was reading something earlier that he has relationships with like BGS and PSA and all this
Well,
kind of
because
thing.
BGS
so
are the ones that
that kind of helps him.
It does not
Further
have a
on.
relationship with Platinum Standard
Absolutely
Grading and
zero.
PSG at all.
we don't
so
know. Yeah. But BGS were the ones that authenticated his fake Michael Jordan.
The MGA, yeah, 80. This one actually,
yeah,
the 83, 84 star rookie auto.
Oh, and it was a fake auto, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I think it was a fake card as well. But
Wow. Who did that?
BGS.
BGS Raw. So obviously you got it done at a show or something like that.
Yeah.
So the whole thing is, and where we
Does
get,
it make the industry look shit now, or does it just make Cardporn Man look shit? And those that are associated with them out of Melbourne and Tasmania.
no, well, Brett, be careful.
Sorry, I do
But
apologise a little bit.
well, I mean, there is. I've seen videos where Cherry, they just say, "Who cares who he is?"
Yeah.
So I mean, that's up to them. That's their business, who they deal
We
with.
can
or what
now.
they- yeah, well, we do.
Well,
I think
that's
I
the
think
thing.
as a,
Like, this is a big one, right? How many little ones have happened?
Yeah, that's
Go back to what happened here in Queensland 4 years ago when the fake prince was actually in the Queensland Health, right? He ripped the Queensland Health government off by $12 million. The way he did that was he took for 4 years, took $2 million a year, right?
Oh,
Bang, just say faking checks, doing whatever he was doing. He told everyone that he was come from royalty and that's why he had the nice clothes and all that shit. And then he got really greedy and his last one was $12 million. So he's gone from doing little shit, which he would never have got caught, to doing a big one because he either wanted to get caught or he just wanted one big cash out and fuck off, right?
Yep.
So to me, I look at everything around those sort of areas. So if you look at what these blokes done here, this is a big scam. Like how many little scams and how many people has this bloke ripped off?
Well, that's what everyone's wondering.
over the last however many years he's been around. That's the
because
bit
he's
I'm
deleted
concerned
everything.
about.
Everyone's like, "What's he hiding?"
yeah,
That-
100%.
That's the
Look,
biggest issue.
well,
I think.
you know my background as well in banking,
Indeed.
and look, the stories I could tell you just blow your mind. And banks don't want those stories to get out because
Of
they don't
course
want
they
people to lose faith. And and I guess that's what this is about. It's about the faith in the industry. I think a one-off thing like this, I think it's just a speed
But
bump.
is it one off? That's my concern.
Well, the one-off of us knowing
Yeah.
is a speed bump.
Yeah.
If it continued to happen, and it depends on who too, because if it's, Australia, I guess in a way, Australia gets a little bit of a dodgy name in the hobby. If Cardporn is connected to us, we've also had other situations. There was a guy from Western Australia that ripped off people tens of thousands of dollars here and in the States.
Yeah.
There
was all the grading stuff as well.
was grading.
Yeah.
And look, there was other things I'm just not going to mention now because...
But that's one concern, right? Is we're an Australian grading company, yeah?
Yep.
And at the same time, people always go, "Oh, you can't use them because they're Australian, or we don't hold value or any of that sort of stuff." This stuff's got to affect us. It's got to affect the hobby in this country.
Yeah, I think it affects the credibility slightly, yeah. Absolutely. But at the same time, I think when you're open and honest and you're upfront about everything you do,
Yep.
and I like to think
Transparent.
I like to think at Platinum Standard Grading, I mean, you're looking at three of the people that work here day to day. I think that also shines through.
Yeah, and
Showing
that's when I'm
our face
happy.
and stuff.
So sometimes...
Anyone wants to call us out, go for your life. Anyone wants to ask us questions, we're more than happy to
Yeah.
ask bugs. It's a segment.
yeah,
but
which I don't
that-
have any questions for today.
But that sort of thing is one of the big parts that I look at and go, I'm more than comfortable that anyone can do that to us, but at the same time, I feel for these people that have been fucked over.
Yeah, for sure.
So on that sad note,
Yeehaw.
we're going to come back to the card stuff.
Okay, good, because I've got something to add to that too. Not to what we were just talking about.
No,
to
I
what-
just thought we'd have like a little sad bit and then we'd get good, and then we'll come back to it. Is that all right?
Yes, sir.
Do you mind if I just fucking keep
You're
looking
the
at buttons?
boss.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
the
yeah,
button pusher.
yeah. You're the button. You're Peter
So
the
the
fan
Dolphins
puller.
and Orioles set, did we get our first one through?
Yeah, we got the whole set.
So just on that, congrats to Jared Wallace, friend of the show. Had a little baby boy.
Yeah. Awesome.
Banks.
Thanks. That's it.
Banks Wallace got born last
Jared.
week, I think it was. And you can take that to the bank. I've been
Yeah.
trying to use that joke all week.
So I didn't hear him on the radio, but Dobbo off
Yeah.
radio, he had a kid 4 months ago,
Yeah.
called him
Thanks.
Banks.
Really?
And Dobbo was absolutely pissed. He's going, "Who is this Jared Wallace, and why is he naming his kid the same as my name?" And I'd never heard of a kid
I've
being
never
called
heard of a
Banks.
kid named Banks. in my
So
life.
apparently on Friday they were calling him up. He was going to be on Brisbane radio to discuss that. But congratulations to him.
yeah,
Banks.
congratulations to him and his missus, his fiancée. Lovely lady she is.
Fiancé.
Yeah, congrats, little
Or as
another-
Jen would say, he's the finance.
the finance, yeah, Minister
Yeah.
of War and Finance. Okay, so what's this inaugural set?
Well,
It's numbered to 117.
it's a
look
set
like.
that includes Jared Wallace, incredibly.
And he's Wanya in it?
Who?
Wanya Bennett.
No,
He's not.
he's a negative Ghost Rider.
Wow, I thought they would have put him in.
No, it's got
It's
17
got a team
players and
and
then
a team photo.
checklist. Yeah.
So
Team
the
photo.
17 players, are they the inaugural, played the first game? Is that the
Yeah,
way it works?
100%.
Yeah, okay. So if they only play one game, they're still in it.
Yeah.
If they play the first
Yeah.
one.
But
It's a
interestingly,
pretty cool set to be in, to be fair.
It's actually a really nice. They're very nice cards too.
Did they grade well?
All of them graded a 9.5.
hey,
that's
he
pretty
doesn't have his
awesome.
cards yet.
Oh, I was talking to him yesterday.
9.5 to 10.
dear. Yeah. No, 9.5. But funnily, they didn't grade the same. Like they weren't all.
No, they're all over the place, but they still got a 9.5.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. So, no, that's, what's his name? Yeah, number one customer. He
That
loves
card
he
guy?
loves to tell us that.
That
That card guy, yeah, we've had him on the show because he's
is our number one
He
customer.
loves
is our
mums.
number one, and he does love hot mums. He's probably, well, if he's not on,
He's not on.
They could be at
that's right.
They
yeah,
could be
he's,
the
his
thingamajig,
partner, his
the
fiance. is-
Hostable.
So
12 and a
Jason
half months. I know.
Sintone just joined us, and
Hey.
he doesn't realise it's actually a different podcast that he was on.
That's
he-
true.
He's never been on this podcast.
No, and you know
This
what?
is the Card Chaos podcast.
unlikely to be
Mr.
invited
Sintone,
with that
and would
kind of
never-
attitude.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just wrong,
Yeah.
to be fair. Actually, a big shout out to Matt Panda, guys. That last little advert they did for PSG, that looked sick, that little card that had the 10 on it.
That's jeez.
Good detail right there.
Yeah,
No,
they do. No, they do. A
What's
great
it
job.
called? One of the Pokemon things that are fucking 10.
Umbreon.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks sick.
Well,
It did
thanks,
look
Matt
actually
Panda.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Moving on.
Keep it up.
What's the base set of Pokemon starters? We've got a whole set through.
I don't know.
No, there's just for some reason we just keep getting them. So base set Pokemon, so 1999 Pokemon. So there's like Charizard,
worth money?
Bulbasaur, if they grade pretty well. Most of them have been played, so they got the scratches and everything like that, and they're
Okay.
grading
But
like
still,
low numbers and
what,
medium numbers.
So why are they doing it then?
Because it's a
They're
a
still
classic
worth-
card. Yeah.
and they're still worth
okay.
money. I mean, we're not talking about $5 cards.
No.
Even in a played environment, they're
Yeah.
still hundreds of dollars. Some of those.
Oh,
cards.
okay.
If they grade a 9 or a 10, we're talking.
Big
Thousands,
money.
yeah.
I'm actually after this podcast. I'm driving down to the Yard, 2389 Gold Coast Highway, Mermaid Beach, to catch up with a lady who's got a complete base set,
Oh,
and she's looking to get it graded. And she's
Including
got
shiny ones?
everything. Apparently, it's like how
they,
many?
they come out everywhere. That's
There's-
crazy.
She's got 100 and something, 90 odd cards, Pokemon cards from base set and the early editions. So
Sweet.
That's
we're
huge.
going to be grading a few of those just so she can get an understanding on how it all goes, and hopefully grade the whole lot.
Love
Which
it.
will be fantastic. But yeah,
That's
they are
awesome.
coming out. But back to the Dolphin set, amazing set, 117 only. That popular, what they were, there was one per box, a redemption card. You had to collect all 17 numbers
To
and-
get the set.
to get the set.
Oh wow.
Right, so 17 boxes worth of numbers. They only did 117 of them. They completely were fully redeemed within, I think it was about 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Wow.
And then people blew up because they're all saying, well, we've been collecting them, and they're not easy to collect. We've been collecting them, and then so TLA came out and said, we will do an unnumbered set for those people that missed out on the first 117. And so they did some more ones, and they were a little bit different in colours and things like that. But
I'm a little bit confused.
massive. Well, it's a redemption set.
Yeah, but if I get the redemption set, I should be able to redeem them.
No, you had to collect all 17. It's like a puzzle.
Yeah.
So we're saying that they couldn't actually collect them all because they were already collected.
Well, once people got the 17 complete cards later on,
Yeah.
correct.
So
then
then the way they used to do that, and I may be just old, is that there was only 17 of one of the cards. So there was lots of different sort of number
No.
1, 3,
Yeah.
5, 7, 9, but there was only 17 number 2s.
you would think that is how they would do it.
Is that not how they did
That
it?
is not how they did it.
So I could be sat here with a full set of redemptions.
Right now, you can go out buy them and you won't be able to redeem them.
That's shit.
So
Sorry, that's
no, it
not
is.
good.
It's crap. And TLA, to their credit, went, okay, yeah, we've screwed this one up.
Okay, as long as they put
And-
their hand up, we fucked up.
Yeah,
Let's move
and-
on.
Is it the
Let's-
first time they've done it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fucked
so
up.
That's why. Yeah.
No.
No, I mean like doing the
So then,
redemption thing.
so then they've done it. There's one with a white background with red background in the
Yeah.
card, and then they've got an inverted one that's the unnumbered set. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, no, they're good cards though. They're great cards, and there's a lot of people out there that have looked at it and gone, well, here's a chance that I can collect every card from this club ever.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so they're starting, and that's why they're very popular. But anyway, yeah.
Moving to basketball, because it's a basketball season. It's the season of the ball.
Well,
at
it's
the
actually
moment.
not.
Kemba
Soon.
Walker,
There's
rare
not a
prism
league.
colours.
There's not a
gold.
league in the world playing at the moment.
No,
FIBA.
there's a World Cup.
Oh yeah, yeah, but Australia's out, so I don't get it.
Yeah, no.
Your mate's still in though.
Yeah, what's who?
Gobert.
Laurie. Oh, yeah, we don't.
You love
I
Gobert.
don't love Gobert.
You're a Gobert lover.
Mr. Lover.
Lover. There's a Gobert lover.
Yeah, okay.
Kemba Walker, a rare prism, colour gold.
Yeah, there's been some pretty nice Kemba Walker prism cards from Select and Prism and Crusade and all
just
that.
coming through the door.
Yeah, we've had them. They came across my desk and.
Oh well.
So a
So
Kemba
figures
Walker,
nice.
is that someone's just Kemba Walker collection? They're going, hey, let's do this.
Yeah, let's grade these.
Jesus,
Nice.
it's hot in here.
It is.
Yeah,
It's me.
sorry.
And one of the most important things that's about to happen for Platinum Standard grading and
Yes.
for lots of people in this world, can you take your legless man's hat off? There's a lot of
Look at
hair
that
on.
mop.
There's a lot of hair on this head.
This is my Neil Finn look.
Neil Finn, yeah,
Neil
I
Finn.
can get that. Ciao, bro.
Go.
And that's coming off. So it is the anniversary of you losing your mum.
Yep.
And to celebrate that, you're going to raise some money.
To commemorate it.
Commemorate it? Celebrate it?
Yeah.
You celebrate her? Okay.
I like to commemorate it. Anyway,
To commemorate it, we're shaving your head.
Yep.
Who's doing it? Are
No.
we all having a go?
No.
Why?
Are you going to
No.
do like a mullet and then do like a
yeah,
mohawk and
yes,
then do like a
yes,
yeah,
yes.
sick.
I want to do the razor bit.
No. No.
You can get ones these days that don't cut you. They're like
So
special.
the amazing lady, and she really is an amazing lady, at Kelly's Cuts, which
Yep.
is at 2387.
Do you know her name?
Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
Wow.
2387.
My hairdresser's
Gold
name's
Coast
Kelly
Highway,
too.
The Yard.
Yeah.
The Yard, Mermaid Beach.
Mermaid
Right
Beach.
next to the Yard.
Yeah,
which is
next
next
door
to
to the local card shop.
Yep. So she'll be doing the cutting of the before mentioned hair.
Yep.
Um,
And we're doing that at the yard, aren't we?
at the Yard, 2
Yeah.
o'clock on the 22nd,
Nice.
because that was an easy way to remember.
222.
Yeah. So yeah, if people, I will send it through to Ruby.
We'll go live.
We'll go live.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
We're going live for me. I'll tell you what we'll do. Me and Pugs will commentate it.
When is it? I got to
Huh?
actually make sure I'm right.
We'll be right.
22nd.
We'll work it out. So we're
Yep.
going to commentate it live.
Fine, yeah.
Live from the yard. And we'll make sure that
Oh, it's a Friday.
Yeah.
Nice.
we'll
Yeah.
be cooking.
Yeah.
Cooking. People
Cooking.
can buy pizzas.
Shaving.
eh?
You can come down and buy a pizza.
Best pizza. You know,
Get a
talk
Rob
about-
discount.
You're talking about pizzas. That
Yeah.
Mexican pizza.
It's good, isn't it?
Where did who? I've never seen.
Greeny.
Really? I'll tell you
Good
what.
job.
The man's a genius.
He's a genius. He had those
a
avocado
greenius.
things too, but
He's a greenius. See what you did there?
yeah.
Bloody good.
Anyway,
bloody
yeah,
good.
go to the Yard and have a Mexican pizza, and if you don't like it, let me know, and I'll just tell you you're an idiot.
You got to know
Hey, we're
when to hold,
Wait on them.
know when to fold
When to
'em,
fold 'em.
know when to walk away, and know when to run.
You better count your...
I was thinking to myself, I've heard this music today, and I love it, so it's good.
It's one of the
And I
best
just
songs
remembered
ever
we're going
written.
back to it,
We're
yeah.
going back because earlier we spoke about card porn and the disgrace that was. So let's talk some good shit about cards. What was that comment?
gave
I was like,
That's brilliant.
Some new releases have come out.
Yes,
Mosaic,
Mosaic.
basketball.
yeah, Miss
Yeah.
Spectra comes out next week.
Do you like Mosaic basketball?
I did when it first came out.
Do you now just think they all look the same?
Yeah, now
It's the
it's
most boring.
now it's like the
set.
cheap set.
Yeah, that's what I reckon. That's what I reckon.
But
And
you can purchase a local card shop. Thanks, guys.
you can.
Yeah, nice and cheap.
Great deal. Great deal. I'll tell you what, I was in another country the other day and I went into a card shop
You did.
and they were amazing.
They were crazy.
Card Crazy, they were called. And yeah, really, really good card shop. I said, mate, this is one of the best looking card shops I've been in. He goes, yeah, what happened was
Bro.
the boys that own
Yeah,
it,
bro.
they came down to buy the cabinets off the jeweler that used to be in here. And then the guys just got chatting and he goes, do you want to just take the store instead of moving the cabinets out? So this is an old jewelry store.
What?
They've done up as a card store. It's
That's
like
sick.
one of the schmickest stores I've ever seen.
That's funny.
That's pretty funny.
I know
It's
the
pretty
original guy for Card Crazy from the 90s.
good. Yeah, I heard there was a an old name that was
Yes.
used back in the day.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
in
bro.
Australia now.
There you go.
Anyway, leave that.
Topps Chrome NBL. So they actually had some Topps, not Chrome. They had the NBL cards in that shop, and they were $150 a box. And he said, "We're losing $20 a box. We just can't get rid of them. They
Yeah,
weren't
because
They have one.
They
team.
weren't Chrome.
Oh, okay.
yeah, they weren't Chrome.
Yeah.
It's exactly right. It was the biggest.
The Chrome's a whole different ball.
I don't know if you
Have
can
we
say
seen
it,
them?
but I'll say it. It's the biggest balls up I've ever seen in a release ever.
Oh,
You release
Balls
a
up.
worse than Select.
What Select?
What?
Huh?
Yeah, keep going.
No, this is crap because they sent out. So firstly, they through the Australian distributors, it cost you X amount, but then there were some people that could get them directly from the States at X
Some people.
minus.
Did we
Right.
mention them earlier?
Yes. And so they sold them at cheaper on their online store.
Did they put a cherry on top?
They did. cheaper than on their online store than what we could get them at wholesale for. So we might as well have not bought them.
That's what pisses me off.
Yep. Then after that, just like about 6 weeks later, they released Topps Chrome. Now I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, these retail, we were selling them for $155 a box. Chrome's got to be $250 a box or whatever it is. No, the same price.
Yeah,
So they
that's crazy.
completely bastardised their first release, and now, before mentioned stores are selling the paper edition boxes for $80 a box. So
And
even
they're
they can't get rid
losing,
of
but
them.
they're losing money.
They're losing, yeah, because
That's
no one's buying them.
An absolute raw.
But the
there's a-
Chrome is bloody awesome.
and there's a
Yeah.
Legends autograph set.
which is insane. I want
Number
to. I want to
25.
do the set. It's
Number-
incredible. I've seen a Darryl McDonald. I've seen Andrew Gaze. It's all like
Is it
my
not-
childhood
Yeah,
heroes.
But so who's in the autograph Legends?
Andrew Gaze.
Yeah.
I think Larry Senstock's in it.
Yep.
Gotta love
Cal.
Larry.
Cal Ripken? No, not
Cal
Ripken.
Bruton.
Cal Bruton. Cal
Is Steve
Ripken.
Carfino?
He
I
didn't
haven't
really
seen it.
play. He didn't really play. He was more of a commentator.
No, he played
Nah,
for
he
Sydney
played for
Kings.
the Sydney Kings.
Yeah, but barely.
Played
Oh.
5 seasons, won 3
Exactly,
titles.
5 seasons. He won
Yeah.
3 titles.
I don't know, I made that
Oh.
bit up. You like that, didn't you?
Yeah, that was great.
Hey?
You say anything confidently and you get right.
100%.
Yeah,
That's like
exactly.
When you walk through a line, I travel a lot with Christopher, as you know, and I'll just walk straight through like the whatever class line.
Yeah, that's the card.
You can't go there. But just walk with confidence. Fucking just do it. And you walk through, evening, yeah, just keep walking. They don't even get a chance to talk to you.
That's the card porn way.
No, it's not. Wow. I am not card porn. I promise.
No, I can show the voice. It's nothing like
It's
yours.
not yours. It's definitely not yours.
Is that because of my New Zealand accent?
Yeah.
Okay, so one thing you promised me 2 weeks ago was that we're going to crack a pack.
Yep.
And
Well, I've only got one pack for you, so it's.
but
gonna
the
have to be
thing
you.
is, I love these cards. Do you like Chronicles?
Pluck a duck, pluck a duck.
I want the one in the middle.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Honestly, hurts my head.
Fat. Found a fat one.
That's what she says.
Jeez. So,
You're going to open it.
I know. I'm talking who's on the front.
22-23 Chronicles.
Why are they on the front?
They're the rookies.
Oh.
Jaden Ivey.
Yeah. Benedict,
Cumberbatch.
that's what I always think when I see it.
Keegan Murray. Yeah, you got some pretty good ones.
Okay, you ready? I'm pumped.
You pumped? Pump it up. Well done, Pugs.
It's like I've never opened a pack of cards before.
Oh, look at that, right on time.
I tell you what, good timing.
Oh, there's some
So,
shiny stuff. So what's the go with Chronicles? Talk to the people through the Chronicles.
Well, the story is that Chronicles is made up of
And Edwards.
a bit of everything. They have their own, which is what you got in your hand at the moment.
That's the Jason Tatum.
Oh, that
And
guy.
what else have we got? You're the one who got them, so you tell us what you got.
Pinnacle, Christian Braun.
So Pinnacle, which was, I think,
Christian Brown.
2012 to 14 kind of time.
So are they mixed years as well?
Well, no.
No, it's
They're
all
all
1
22,
year.
Oh, okay,
23,
cool.
but
Different designs.
There are another Chronicles, the
Yep, so-
Malaki Branham. I don't like some of these people because I can't say their names.
okay, what do you got next?
Jalen Duran, and that's, what's that, a Prestige?
Prestige. So again, that's the 2013 to 15 kind of range.
Oh, nice little red
Oh,
one.
that's kind of cool.
That's really cool. It's a rookie card of
Shade
Shaden
and
Sharp.
Yeah, nice.
What kind of rookie? What kind of card?
Trailblazers. What's that?
It's got a V. What's the V stand for?
Vanguard.
Is it? I don't know.
No.
Have a look at that. That's why I like him because it's all. Is that a chick?
Yeah, that's Vanguard. Bloody,
That's Keegan Murray.
He looks like a chick.
you can't say that on television.
Luminance.
Is that a chick? Is that what you said?
Sorry.
What else we got?
Yeah. I can
Jake
see that.
Lavaria from the Grizzlies. I could put him just here, couldn't I?
You
Yeah.
could.
Be much easier. Smith Jr. That's got a lot of funny top on it. That's really. That's like a cartoony type
Yeah,
picture.
that's another Luminance. Yeah.
Oh, who's that bloke? Luke.
Doncic.
Luka dropkick.
Did he lose value the other night, or did he gain value against Australia?
I think his will just always be up and down
Yeah.
all over the
Jaden
place.
Hardy was one turnaround back to front.
Oh,
that
that,
could be
actually
interesting.
could be an auto or a jersey.
And I just saw who it was, and I was like, "Oh, let's go." Ah. Okay,
Oh,
so it is a
it's just going to be a base.
oh, it's a shiny.
It's my boy.
It's his boy from
KD from the
for
Suns.
the Suns as well.
Oh, why was it back to front? So it's not an auto or
I was all
anything.
excited then.
Because I think
look
they
at
do
that.
have a couple of
Christian Braun.
hitsy kind of things.
So these are the hit.
Well, there's a
That's
XR.
an XR.
Oh,
Oh, I like them. What are they from? The Classics.
They're from they're from Classics.
from
There's
classics.
actually is there a pack called Classics?
Yeah. So one of the other things these guys
That's
do
really cool.
is Classics is a NFL release.
Marjon Beaucamp and David Roddy. I'm the worst opener of cards, but that was fun. I just like how there's all different ones. And
Yeah,
sometimes
so
you'll hit
that's
like
a-
a Court
that's an
Kings
NFL one.
and oh, really?
Yeah, so they'll put some NFL designs in
That's
basketball,
cool.
and I think it's how they test the market on what.
Is it only in
Yeah, what-
Chronicles they do that?
Yeah.
So they don't bring out that Classics as the brand.
No, well, they might next year because if everyone goes,
Yeah,
wow,
well,
those
that's
Classics
really
are
cool.
really good. And
Isn't
we've
that
seen that
cool?
happen before. I think
It's like a picture of it looks like a cartoon version. Isn't it? Like it's they've
kinda
done
cool.
something to the photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks,
Anyway.
Rob.
no worries.
I'm
There you
excited
go.
now.
So
As I
let's-
say, worst breaker in history, but that's okay. I enjoyed myself. What's a pack of them worth at a local card shop?
$15.
Mate, worth every cent.
Yeah.
Because I reckon you got $15 back on the KD.
I want to have a look at the KD now.
KD's a cracker.
Let's go. What's that? Oh,
I hope she hasn't short.
It's a short ball, Raven moves back and forth, scarcely past square leg. So this is cricket. To the Australians by 8 wickets. He's got two. He's got him. He's an excellent 100. The last ball, can you believe that?
I got it.
Oh,
Sensational.
oh, he kicked the post.
I just had a little bit of a nap.
A little what?
Little nap.
Oh,
While
okay.
that was going on.
Didn't know what you were saying then.
Yeah.
Boomers are out of the World Cup. Bye-bye.
Peace, yo.
Is this the biggest disappointment in basketball history?
Oh, it's not the biggest.
Well, it's got to be
Well,
one
it
of
is.
them.
With the
That
team,
was him,
come on,
mate.
give
the
me something
team they
bigger.
had together, they should have done better. But yeah,
We need to find a big fella, don't we?
that's
Well,
what
we
we're
got
missing.
one. He had a
We're
sore
missing
ankle.
the big guys and the shooters. And plus, I love Brian,
This shit, he's got thread.
but they didn't play them. There was basically a 7-man rotation, which is what the problem was. And I'm a kid who grew up with Brian Goorjian as like my god coach. There's Southeast Melbourne Magic, but he disappointed me in this one.
Why?
Rotations, bad coaching. So
But at the same time, like watching
Call
straight
out
up.
Gorge.
yeah,
Okay.
I will call him out. So
Joe didn't seem
Joe
as enthusiastic
wasn't-
as he normally
Joe
is.
Ingles is washed.
Yeah,
There we go. From
he
Mint.
had no bite in his bark.
He had a
Yeah.
lot of bark though.
He was
Fuck, he was
yapping.
chatting at
Yeah,
everyone,
no,
wasn't
that's
he?
what I loved about it.
Yeah.
Even Giddy was, did you see he got one of the guys ejected because Giddy was like, "Boo, boo, boo," and the guy's like, obviously said something that he shouldn't have said,
Yeah.
and they just kicked
Got
him
him
straight
out.
out.
But even Paddy Mills was fumbling. There was-
Yeah, there was a lot.
they weren't
They just weren't
clean.
into
Do
it.
you know what I reckon? I reckon the loss against Brazil ruined it.
Yeah.
So we went and saw the first game down in Melbourne, and they played really well. It was the first game they'd ever played together, and they played really well. But then they got beat by Brazil, and then
Yeah.
it was just fucking all over.
But the two teams they lost to, Germany and what are they? Slovenia? I can't even say what
Luka.
it is. Yeah, Luca's team. Luca's team
Luke
were
and
very
Schroeder.
good teams. So they're teams that just outplayed them way too much.
Oh, I agree 100%. But if you look at it, the actual quality of the players that were on the floor,
That we had, yeah. We're the second most NBA played team in the
NBA
competition.
played.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Josh Green impressed me.
Josh Green's incredible though.
I love
See,
him.
he needed more time. Dyson Daniel needed more time.
Yeah. Well, Dyson played 4 minutes in a tournament.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But Chris Goulding didn't even play much, and he was probably our deadliest shooter.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Well, who do you blame?
Jack White didn't play much either.
I blame the authorities.
Yeah.
I have nothing.
Just blame the
What's
referees.
more disappointing? The Boomers out or Matilda's losing?
But for me, Boomers. Yeah.
Boomers out by a mile. The Boomers went in
They
as
were
the
but
third-ranked team in the world.
superstar players.
So is Pallet Jack going to offer them a statue as well?
They should do. Yeah. If
No, we
Matildas
were
get
over.
one,
That's gone now. That's gone.
USA
She's-
lost to Lithuania.
they did.
yeah,
They get
sucked in.
smacked.
They lost by 6 points.
Do you know, I watched them play against New Zealand, yeah, and for the first two quarters, New Zealand were in that game.
Mm.
And it was really interesting because they didn't impress me much. They did a whole Taylor Swift on me. You get it?
That's Shania.
Wrong one.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Wait, what are you talking about?
Let's edit that.
That's
a Shania.
that's
They don't impress me.
that's our generation's Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's Taylor's mum.
Yeah, what was that song she sang?
Don't impress me.
the other one.
Man, I feel like a woman.
Man, I feel like a
Yeah,
woman.
there you go.
I'd sing that all the
I'll
time.
tell you what,
and get
that
in
would
trouble.
now it's
Probably-
really
Man,
appropriate.
I feel like a
You can't- Man, yeah. So what happened?
Donkey.
How much they lose by to Lithuania? And who was in Lithuania that beat them?
Just Lithuania just beat them. That's the thing. Yeah.
Lithuanians.
Um,
the team.
The thing I love about it was they were taunting the whole time.
The Americans. They were taunting.
Really?
They were taunting the Americans, like,
But aren't Spain out of it
piece
as
their
well?
admit. I've actually
Yeah,
got it.
Lithuania v Serbia, Canada versus Slovenia. Canada's going to win it. Germany versus Latvia.
Yeah, Canada's
Italy
probably my
versus
favourite in
USA.
there.
So, but they picked Canada because that starting 5 Canada have got. It's got to be one of the strongest teams there.
Oh, by far.
But
Why-
Spain were the number 1 ranked team going in.
Spain were FIBA ranked team.
Yep.
Because that's the other thing. It's a different game of basketball. That's the other thing
Oh,
we're all got to
100%.
remember.
Yeah.
Is the Yanks don't actually play that form of basketball. That's why they play a lot of college kids because it's a lot more like college.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, they don't
and
play college
They're not allowed
anymore,
to
but-
travel.
No, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. But yeah, who is the standouts for the American? Who's the biggest name playing?
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
Easily.
The guy that was in the TV show.
Yeah, the one that
in
was in
Hustle.
the Adam Sandler movie. He's by far the leader, like over everybody
And they
by a
should
long shot.
follow the leader. Remember that song?
Yeah.
He's like the one player that could actually make the A team if they put together the main superstar.
Did
type
Kemba
players.
Walker play?
No.
Just
I'll tell you
No, they
another
got
really
Jalen
good thing
Brunson
that did
and all
come
that
out of
kind of
this is that the Sudanese boys made the Olympics.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
I reckon that's so cool.
Oh, the
South
Sudan made it.
Sudanese. Yeah, and what it was like this time a year ago, they were practicing outside in the rain on the court.
Yeah.
I think this is a little bit exaggerated, to be fair.
It's,
There's a lot of
there'll be a
them,
movie about him.
a lot of them were playing
Cool.
Your
run.
dad
like
man.
NBL type stuff, and they were doing all that. Yeah, that's a great movie.
Tallulah.
You love Tallulah, don't you?
Tallulah, she's a Tallulah. I do love Tallulah.
But yeah, I reckon that's well done to the South Sudanese. But what do
So
you
how
think?
many qualify for the Olympics out of this? Is it the top 16
All of them
or
do,
something?
don't they?
Well,
No.
Australia's like 9th, and we've qualified.
Yeah, we're qualified
So-
because we come number 1 in Oceania, or
There you
Oceania,
go.
or Asia,
Yeah.
or whatever it was. That's the reason. So, look at this then. Who we got? Canada USA final?
Yeah.
Has to be, doesn't it? If it can.
Well, because
be.
if USA USA will beat Italy, they got to play Luca or Germany, which will pretty good.
Yeah,
How
that'd
can
be
they
pretty
play
good.
good
Luca or
matchup.
Germany?
Yeah, so
So Germany
no,
will
not
be-
Luca. Sorry.
Germany will beat Latvia. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, no, I had them mixed up. So they'll play. USA will
okay,
probably
gotcha.
play Germany actually, which is Schroeder, and I think Germany gave them a good
Tell you
run
what,
for their
how
money.
good was Germany though against Australia?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they're
Dennis
a
Schroeder
very
was
good
just
team.
going off. That
Yeah.
was good.
How good was the point guard for Japan?
The little fella, 5'4" or whatever.
5'4",
Yeah.
Spud Webb.
and he just kept waving his arms everywhere. He was great. He was fantastic. It was so the others could see him.
Yeah, I'm over here.
Yeah,
Pass to me.
but he was so energetic. It was so cool to see.
So,
Wayne,
Rob,
Wayne Larkins,
This is your time of year. This is where you
footy
get excited.
finals. Yeah,
Footy
I
finals.
do. I get excited. It's Christmas.
I
Leading up
know.
to
I know you
Christmas.
love it. Can your boys do it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I believe they're the favourites.
Can my boys
No.
beat Carlton?
They have to be.
No,
You don't reckon?
no, I don't think so.
It's a bogey side.
You guys do
We
play
always
this,
play well
you-
against Carlton.
and you do play the MCG quite well. No, I just don't think. I think Carlton. Well, nothing would surprise me because Carlton's
It's been a
inexperienced in
little year, isn't
finals. Yeah, Carlton's inexperienced in finals, and you guys cheating to get in the finals. So,
You know
anything
what? I'm
could
more than
happen.
happy if we cheat to get in the next round of finals as well.
Yeah, if you guys win, you play the loser of Collingwood. What I would like, in all honesty, I'd love to see Melbourne win, and then that would make Carlton Carlton win, and then Carlton Collingwood would be playing the next week. Could you imagine a
Which is
Carlton Collingwood final?
crowd.
It would just be insane. But yeah, no.
So you guys got a home final?
we got 2 home finals, so we're guaranteed one this week, and if we win, we'll have the preliminary final, and if we lose, we'll have the semi-final.
Oh, so you got 2.
Yep. But
Who you got?
we got Port Adelaide, which I think is the best matchup for us. They beat us comfortably early in the year. They haven't played at the Gabba for 2 years, so for a year and a half. So they haven't got a lot of experience at the Gabba. And look, the great man Jonathan Brown last night said it. Their time's now. You know, the age profile's perfect. They're playing good footy, relatively injury free. We've got probably
How
2
does
out.
that recent retirement affect you?
Oh man, just makes my heart sad. Doesn't
Does it
affect the team. No, the team hasn't.
He
He hasn't
hasn't
played
played anyway,
for
I
half a
suppose.
season. But no, Daniel Rich. You know what? We talk about no loyalty in sport and all the rest of it. This is a kid who came over from WA as an 18-year-old. He was an absolute gun footballer in WA before he came here. He'd been offered multiple times, offered big contracts to go back to Western Australia. He said he stayed with Brisbane all the way through some horrible years, and he's finally succumbed to multiple injuries, and he says he's still trying to get back for this season. But I think even if he gets fit, well, he actually said, "I'm trying to get back because we're playing in the reserves and the seniors." So he's even happy to
Play in the reserves.
Yep, because
That's
he's just such a
pretty
team
impressive,
man. So yeah, no, it's going to be fantastic.
So
Final
give him a
series.
shout out.
Daniel Rich,
Daniel
the
Rich.
great man. They call him the T-Rex.
The T-Rex
Yeah.
with little arms.
Little arms, and also doesn't like to shout, apparently.
There you go.
Yeah, so he actually does have little arms, and it looks like he's running like a T-Rex. But
Can we say that these days?
he's got a...
You can say anything.
He
That's
will always
a
be
good
known
point.
as having probably one of the best kicks in AFL football.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, he
What,
could...
most accurate or length?
Length. He could kick the ball 60 metres off 2 steps. Just thunderous.
Really?
Thunderous left
Buddy
boot.
like.
No. No. Much better than that.
G'day to Nathan Dreamboat who's watching us today.
Dreamboat.
Show us your latest single, DC.
Yeah.
Was he talking to me? Obviously.
Yeah.
There's a 4 in there, mate.
DC4.
D4C.
D4C.
No, you have to wait.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's some news. We've got a collector's market coming up on the 14th and 15th. Two-day
Vote
event.
yes.
Vote, yes, that's that weekend.
It is the
Yeah,
it is the
that's
weekend. Vote yes, the collector's market. Vote no, all other hobby places where you might.
Forever.
Where you might hang out to
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
But they do.
But then we've also got
have
the collector's fair.
They do have the biggest speaking team ever at the other event.
So the collector's market is going to be on the October 14 and 15, and there's a lot of really
Cardporn.
good. No, don't encourage him right at this moment.
I'll always encourage him.
Yeah, I
That's
know,
why I'm still here.
That's the problem. No, on the 14th and 15th, but just to add to that,
Is this a Beanley?
Yes.
this is at
Yatla.
Yeah.
So it's across the road, pretty much. It is Beanley,
His
but
glass has been
So
on.
at the same time, though, what we should be doing is we should be also letting people know that on the 26th of November.
Mhm.
Now, I think these guys should get their heads together and work out names, but the collector's fair will be on the 26th of November, and that will be at Beanley.
Same venue.
No,
Oh.
no, because haven't we just
Fuck, how
established it's at
confusing.
Yatla?
So it's at the distillery,
The first one is
and the second one's at Beanley.
in Beanley at, I think,
Not the distillery.
Not the distillery.
Okay.
But
We'll
that
let
one's-
everyone know when
Yeah.
that happens.
So, but more importantly, the first one is vote yes. I love the. I'm going to.
But
go
for
with
the
it.
show, not the election, because we're not politically biased.
We're not. We're voting yes for the collector's market.
Indeed. It's Distillery Road Market, Eagleby, Queensland TCG tournaments. And Rob, real quick announcement, will be playing in his first ever TCG tournament that day.
let's go.
So we haven't told him what the game is yet
What
or
the
how to play it.
where
But
did-
Rob will be playing. It's a breaking news
And
That
I'll have
Rob-
really short hair.
that Rob will be
I'll have-
bald.
He will be.
I'll have 2 weeks growth.
And he will be playing his first ever TCG tournament.
All right, I'll
So
do that.
And you won't know the rules
He's
either.
going to get taught by old mate that wears the same. What's that pretty jumper? The old mate from.
No, I've got a
What's his
coach.
name?
I've got a coach.
What's
It's
his
okay.
name? Run the LCS at Momo Beach.
JCS. Oh, that one.
Yeah,
Damon.
Damon will be one of his coaches because he's got a coaching team, obviously. But TCG tournament, see Rob there. Beautiful.
Boom.
Fudge.
There's guest speakers, there's interview panels, there's actors' appearances. Is this one where we're actually doing our podcast live?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I remember we were
gonna-
speaking about that.
We're going to do
Rock
a bit
and
of
roll. We're going to do a bit of a live podcast. May even call some people up out of the crowd to come talk to us.
Yeah.
Maybe a roving mic.
Oh,
Maybe
that'd be cool.
what
yeah.
we should do, we should do
What
a
should we do?
collab with the double coverage boys, get them up here for the show, and they can do their walk around double coverage stuff.
Well,
We'll talk to them. Our people will talk to your people double coverage.
yes.
There's going to be
True.
plenty of vendors, cards, toys, comics, bunch of geeky stuff, and obviously really professional sporting stuff for us non-nerds. Want to find out more? Go to the collectors.market on Instagram.
Did you just call yourself a non-nerd?
Yep, I'm a non-nerd.
No,
And
you don't have to do the next one.
the hobby hangout, if we mention at all, no, we don't.
Okay. Let's go. Green.
You mentioned it anyway.
You've got a funny hat on. A man
got-
with no legs, a son, brother, or actually nothing to do with him.
Oscar Piastri.
Oh, not
Yeah,
Pistorius.
no.
Pastry.
I'm all aboard the Piastri train.
Only since he started winning.
No,
Oscar Piastri.
first-
Actually, you were there from day
I was
one.
there
I'll
day
give you
one.
that
Yep,
one.
yep,
I'll
yep.
give you that one. He overtaked his teammate Lando Morris and created contact. Uh-oh. What
Wasn't that
happened?
bad.
What happened?
Leave
Yeah, it
him.
wasn't too bad.
Leave him out of it. It was
What
fine.
happened? Saying
Wasn't as bad as-
acceptable.
Not as bad as when freaking that Maverick Hamilton bloody boomed into him and he back down through the track. You know what we should say about the F1? Liam Lawson. Poor bugger. Feel sorry for him because for the first time in his life, I think we mentioned this last week, he had his debut race in Formula One and he didn't win. Every other debut race in every other category he'd won. But having said that, he raced again in Monza and finished 11th,
Wow.
Oh wow.
which he's a Kiwi. So big shout out to the Kiwis
Choice.
who we know.
Choice, bro.
But yeah, the F1's for a sport where it's been dominated by one person. It's actually been really interesting.
I went and saw Gran Turismo the other night at the movies. Have we
Ooh,
seen that
is
yet?
good?
It's so good. It's seriously, I reckon, it's up there with Top Gun.
Get out.
It was that good.
All right,
Very good.
I'm going this week. Might even go
highly
tonight.
recommend it. And the thing is that for those non-nerdy geeky people, it's really good too. So, because there's a bit of nerdy geeky stuff in there. Alex Diminar is out of the US
It
Open.
just happened today.
He got beat by Medvedev.
You did
I
pretty well
don't
to
like
get there,
him.
though.
I don't like him.
No one
Medvedev.
does, but no one liked that other, the Joker. And
Oh, I
those
don't
guys
like
too.
him either.
Jockey's the man.
How can you say that?
Just because I know it
He's a
upsets you.
draft dodger.
He's a draft dodger.
Yeah.
Why?
I
Why?
don't know.
Oh,
Is it draft dodger?
Gee, tennis is
Yeah,
exciting.
draft dodger. You know, with the when you get called into the national draft with your, I don't know, it's completely false. He's not a draft dodger.
Yeah, it's like, what are you talking about?
But you know, when someone
Sounded
gets
good.
called into the army,
And there's a new NFL recruit, Lou Headley, making a lot of noise. The Rock, I love The Rock, screaming his praises. Plays for New Orleans Saint as a punter. Was a scaffolder and left to go to the USA to try out NFL at a junior. So it's an Aussie?
Yeah. Aussie bloke from Perth.
100%.
Love that. Love that. Punter. Too bad you're not the Jets and you're not going to win the Super Bowl.
Go the Jets.
They did an interview with him and they're like, oh, like, did you play Aussie rules ever? And he's like, yeah. And he goes, oh, I just wanted to give it a crack.
No,
Like,
I
he's
love
like,
that.
I just wanted to learn how to kick an American football, so I just thought I'd give it a crack.
Good on you.
Well, good on him. But shout out to
great.
one of our submission partners, Gimco, who have just opened a shop in Cranbourne in
Boom.
Victoria.
Well done. Congratulations.
Yep. Now, Dom, good bloke. You've met Dom.
I'm going to say he's a great bloke.
Yeah, great bloke. We'll go with great.
Incredible bloke.
Well, you might change your mind in a moment. Green Bay Packers fan.
Yeah, no, we don't like
No.
him.
Jump ship.
Was a good bloke.
Jump ship to the Jets. I've never heard of it before.
He's come to the Jets.
He's come to the Jets.
No one's ever come to
He's,
I
he's
know.
a Gary V fan, obviously.
Yeah, or a Rodgers fan.
He's an Aaron Rodgers fan.
There you go.
Yeah, but I was gobsmacked. He's put up a post on his socials today about the NFL games this week, and he's put #GoJets.
Well, do you know what? Welcome.
Yeah,
I'll
welcome.
welcome him in.
I'll welcome him in as well. I need to get myself a Rodgers jersey.
I'm going to wear a Sanchez jersey next week on this show.
The dirty
Because
Sanchez.
I love my Sanchez. As a football player.
Oh yeah.
James Webb breaking an eating record and taking down Joey Chestnut. Does this mean that Christopher's ball
Yeah,
upstairs
it's lost.
that was signed by Joey Chestnut has now dropped in value?
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry, Chris.
especially if you drop it.
276 wings, 23 wings a minute, one for every 2.6 seconds. Chestnut
I thought-
finished in second at 240. He got people with 36 wings.
Oh, hang on. So Chestnut was the hot dog win.
He still is.
He's still the hot dog.
So-
This is wings.
So
like hot wings.
Chestnut is the all-rounder of eating.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
But James Webb came third in the hot dog.
He came second,
so-
so he beats him.
So yeah.
One,
so they're
two,
both
1,
like
3.
at each other, but yeah, he's
That's
beaten
pretty
the world
impressive,
record.
isn't it?
Do you know what if the winner gets to eat the other one?
So have you ever been in a food eating comp?
I have.
Did you win?
No.
Yeah, I did.
I stuffed it up.
Oh,
You know when you
how's
go
it?
early, I ruined
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I knew I ruined it.
No, I was in.
Everyone was drinking and stuffing shit in, and I'm just sort of going, ho, ho, ho.
Yeah. I did Kranskis.
Did you?
I won't eat another Kransky again in my
I
life.
don't blame me. That would
I
have been.
burped Kransky for a week.
That would have been
It was
shocking.
horrid.
That would have been very, very.
I'm a bit hungry now, though.
When you're unsure of an answer and you're wanting to find the reason or the meaning, find a wizard who's wise. Look no further than
The rub dance.
in his beard. Every answer can be trusted, so there's no need to fear.
Us plugs.
Us
Plugs.
You got to give that cheesy.
I love
Yeah.
a little ding at the end. I've got one. I'll go first this week.
Yep, go for
Is
it.
that all right?
Yeah, I got one as well that just came through the
Come through on the
Socials.
wires. Through on the wires.
on the socials. Yeah.
On the interweb.
Have you ever watched that show, The Wire?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, bloody
Is it
good
good?
show. Yeah, watch
Okay.
it.
I should do that. So my question's around Kevin Durant.
The man.
Why?
It's the man.
That's my whole question.
Why?
Is why? Why do you have such a Is it Affliction, Love for,
Crush,
Fantasy,
Man
Crush?
Man Crush. Yeah.
He's one of the ugliest human beings on the planet. He's dorky looking.
What's wrong with that?
He can play a little bit,
A little bit.
but he's not a goat. Nowhere near a goat.
He's
So
so
why-
in his own right.
But so why KD?
It's a goat.
And he's a team whore.
No, not really. They're,
Well,
they're
I'm
traded.
just
They,
asking.
they traded him.
Okay.
oh, yeah,
Um,
right, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
No,
he's nasty.
he's
So
just.
why
I just love
KD?
the way he plays. I've loved him since the Sonics days.
Yeah.
As a rookie. He's just.
That was team
I just
number
love
one
the
at
fact
30.
that he's like 7 foot tall, and unstoppable on offense.
Yeah.
So
So
and I also like he's the total opposite of me. I'm real loud and in your face playing basketball and everything. Where he's just like
He just wants to smoke weed and
just
play
chill,
basketball.
chill.
Yeah, okay.
smoking weed doesn't
the same
get anything
time.
for me, but
No, what I mean though is that's what he's like.
He's just
he
chilled
wants
out.
to sort of
Yeah.
chill and just yeah.
I just love his whole demeanor. Like because you see other guys like let's just go LeBron.
Yeah.
Where
But
he's
you
just
hate LeBron.
he's just egotistical douchebag. Kevin Durant is the total opposite. That's what, I just love that whole persona.
So on that, and obviously this is a card show. What's the best Kevin Durant card that you have, and what's the best Kevin Durant card you want?
Oh, any logo man would be the ideal one. But I've got a number 5 select green pop 1 BGS 10 BGS 9.5 or whatever select autograph, which I got off Tolga back in the day.
And
Shout out
one
to
more
Tolga.
question on this is that you've seen him play live,
I have,
thanks to the amazing people on this show.
yeah.
it was nothing.
How did that fulfill? Like, is that a? Do you
That
find
was
like
perfect.
obviously you've been collecting for a long time, right?
Yeah.
And all that sort of stuff. And did you find that that was that was it? Then you're done. Tick the box. Move on.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! And it was my first ever NBA game as well.
Yeah,
And he dropped 42 or something on
it was insane actually.
It was so good, man.
Yeah.
Like just seeing him
And
actually
you
play.
won a jersey. You
Oh,
won,
I won that basketball.
basketball. You won everything.
You to
didn't you?
Watanabe or whatever, and yeah, I had a good time in America.
Interesting.
Should do that again, eh?
Yeah, we should. We should. November. ChrisAnsteyTours.com.
Get on it.
I will be there.
You will?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'll be there.
nice.
Yeah, so there we go. But that's a work trip, obviously. So what was this good question from the interweb?
Oh, from Sandgate23, who I don't know who Sandgate23 is. As a Marshy just joined and he said g'day, so we'll say g'day
G'day,
back.
Azza.
G'day.
When a player changes a team, does it affect the value of their cards in respect to NBA cards?
It can do. It depends.
So if you're
Yeah.
KD and you've got 36 teams,
Yeah.
you get the set, I suppose.
Yeah, you collect all of them. It just looks cool. Yeah, it depends on the player because you could change teams and your whole role diminishes, or your role
Does it matter which
Goes
team
up.
you go to?
sometimes, yeah.
So if you went from, say, the Jazz to the Lakers, it might increase the value of your cards.
Yeah, well, look at Jordan Clarkson. He was a Laker boy, went to the Jazz, did the total opposite.
What about Rui?
Oh yeah, his cards have gone up
I have a
He
whole
was a-
collection. If anyone wants to
yeah.
buy a Rui,
because he
Collection.
had a good playoffs. He played
He did,
amazing in
yeah.
the playoffs.
He was good, actually.
So-
He's improved massively since coming to Lakers, to
Yeah.
be fair. Sorry, this is us, Bugs. I'll just shut up.
Yeah. No, that's all right.
All your rookies, you can.
Sandgate23, he probably wants to hear everyone's opinion.
Yeah, that's good. Thanks, Sandgate 23.
Yeah, I don't
Nice
know.
to hear it.
Don't know who they are.
My last question for you, Pugs. If you were to ask yourself a question in regards to sporting cards, what would you ask?
Who is Cardporn?
Hey!
There's no rant. I'm not ranting today.
Yeah, you are.
Nah. No, there's no rant.
Rob's ran about card porn.
No, I don't have a rant about card porn. He can do him. If that's the way he wants to live his life and people hate him, that's fine.
Well, you can't do it now.
Yeah, get out of it.
What's going on?
So I'm going to do something really crazy today.
Uh-oh.
What we're going to do is every athlete that's been mentioned in this podcast
We've mentioned KD. We've
that's
mentioned
not a basketball player.
Okay. Anthony Edwards,
He's a basketball player.
Brian Gorgian.
Gorge.
Basketball
He's a basketball coach.
Coach.
Would he,
I'd do a go. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, let's do a
Gorgeous
gorge.
card would be cool.
Love a gorge card. We've got Oscar Pistorius.
Oscar Piastri,
Oscar Piastri as well. So no legs and lots of legs. Who else we got?
fast legs and fast
There
legs.
was a tennis dude,
There was Lou Headley,
Lou Headley.
Alex Demina,
If anyone can get a Lou Headley card, that'd be pretty awesome.
James Webb.
There's one on there I really like, but
Daniel
that's
Rich.
not going to happen. Daniel Rich. There we go. That's where we're after. So if anyone can send in a Daniel Rich card, the first one to come in will get done for free,
Ooh.
I'll have it here in the morning.
with the exception if you work for the company.
I also mentioned Golden and Drake. So any Golden
Drake
or Drake
card?
would be pretty
A
good.
Drake, I've got one upstairs.
Yeah, there you go.
Drake with Justin
Bieber.
Bieber.
Yeah.
Love that. But anyway, anything else, boys?
I've got nothing.
It's been an interesting podcast.
It's been good. It's been
good.
It's been intriguing.
I'm really, really proud of us for making 2 years, and I think we should all be proud of what we've done and where we've got to. Pugs, I thank you. You've been here since day dot. So one last thing I'm going to leave you with, boys. I've got something to show you here. This is the guys from Selling Sunset, the Twins. You know who they are?
No.
Great TV show.
The TV show, yeah.
Yeah, they sell very rich houses in America. Right?
Okay, yep.
Wow, this is serious right here. We are. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, here we go.
Cracking an 86-87 Fleer graded pack.
Oh, really?
Wow, look at this. We got it. We got it.
The pack is
Look
graded.
at this pack. All
Tell me if
right.
I'm doing something wrong.
All right. All right. Here we go. All right. Come on, Jordan. Come on, Jordan. Come on, Jordan. Joe Dumars. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's pretty good.
Oh.
Albert, ooh, these cards look pretty
cards are
nice.
pretty off-centered.
Little off-centered. Clyde
Clyde,
Drexler. We got a Clyde Drexler. Doc Rivers. Come on, Jordan. Larry Drew. Robert Reed.
Oh, Robert Reed, my favourite.
Daryl Dawkins.
Oh, no, Daryl Dawkins. Big
Kurt
hand.
Rambis.
Go. They won't get.
Walter Davis. No. Derek Harper.
Good job. 3,000 is nothing to them anyway.
Who was
It's
it?
a Larry
Cardporn?
Bird sticker, so it's got to be worth 10.
No.
That's what I was going to say. It's probably a Cardporn that's got in there.
Cardborn production.
Yeah, I know that was actually
CPP.
Sports Card Investor. Look out for those guys. But boys, it's been a pleasure as always.
Always a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Never a chore. LCS, go down there and buy some Chronicles. You'll get some good shit in them.
Yep.
And Kevin Durant.
And I've got to run.
Okay, thanks
See you
guys.
guys.
Go
Cheers,
platinum.
cards.
Go platinum.
Yeah.